go ahead with your feedback.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator Scholar Kimani. Serenity, Robert Karanja, that was an amazing speech. You not only applied story, but you spoke to something that is dear to all of us, that is something that we aspire to have wisdom. I liked the character, how you began your speech. First, from the topic, you named your speech aptly Serenity and began with a Serenity prayer, attributing it to the gentleman who coined it. You then went to introduce your protagonist here, Balarebe of the Hausa people. I could imagine Balarebe being uh, this gentleman of Nigerian descent and probably speaking in a Nigerian accent and aggressive as he went after Fakir with his various adventures and misadventures, from trying to build up his muscle to change his hair. And sadly, the amount of resources he used to just try and win her heart. From that, I could then say that your story had a good structure. It had an introduction, it rose to action as Balarebe tried different ways of winning Fakir's heart. It climaxed at the point where he moves from one option to another option to another option, till when we see him failing for not realizing, as you had aptly begun, knowing when or what he cannot change. I also liked the fact that the story had a good flow to it. We could follow through from step to step, from one win or one loss of Balarebe to another, to the extent where Chatterlands were all trying to relieve him of his resources. Where do I think you perhaps would improve? The areas I felt you could improve on were in your speech, using more figurative language, perhaps hyperbole, to describe to us how big Balarebe's muscles were and to what extent, how far he had to travel to be able to try and get solutions to this problem he had of winning Fakir's heart. Another thing I felt was your closing. While you bring home the point of wisdom, I believe you had an opportunity of adding ways to which one can get wisdom. You spoke about having the wisdom in the prayer, the wisdom to know what you can and what you can't change. However, I felt there was an opportunity to dip in and bring that point home by relating it in a normal day context of where we can get this wisdom from. It can be from the advice of our friends, it can be the advice of books, or if in Balarebe's case, in their time, consulting a seer. All in all, I did enjoy your presentation. I enjoyed the flow of your speech. I do commend you on your speech structure, and I do recommend that you proceed to your next speech. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator Scholar Kimani.